Every week we have in Shiur here, we have the honor to have with us Gad Elbaz and his son Benjamin. And Baruch Hashem, thank you all for coming. And every week we have the Shiur at 7:30 at Tuesday. This is a special Shiurim that we learn tools from the Parasha, from the Parashiot HaShavua to our life. And today we're going to learn one of the most amazing and very important subject that called how to get out of our comfort zone. Why it's so hard for everyone, for each one of us, to get out from our comfort zone. What is comfort zone? מה זה איזור הנוחות שכל כך קשה לנו לצאת ממנו, each one of us, when we're trying to change, when we're trying to do something, when we're trying to improve our relationship, our life, our happiness, our job, to increase our money, we're scared to make the first step. We're scared to make the change. We're afraid to fail. That's why we wasting so many years by being stuck in the same moment, and we don't let ourselves to expose, we don't let ourselves to see the opportunities around us. Why? Why people are willing to waste so many years and they don't care? They know what they want to do. I know that I need to change my relationship. I know that I need to change myself. I know that I want to make more money. I know that I want to quit this job. I know that I want to lose weight. So many things I want to do, but I'm stuck. Even we start, so many times we start and we try to do something and we get stuck. And we're going back to the same pattern. We're going back to the same comfort zone, and we are not going to do the job. We are not willing to do what we have to do. Why this is happening to us, and how we can learn from this week parasha how to get from our comfort zone. And it's so important. You can learn something that can literally change your life. To change my life, first of all, before I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. This is one of the most important things. Why people all around the world looking for comfort. Why it's so important for us to have a comfort. It's going to be a comfort in our couch that we want to buy, or our bed, our house, our food, our... don't tell me what to do. I don't want to make any effort more than that. Don't tell me to wake up early. Don't tell me to sleep late. Don't tell me not to go somewhere. I want to stay in my comfort zone. And it's so hard for us to change. So what is the first step that we can learn from this parasha? The Parashat Vayetze talking about Yaakov Avinu. When he ran away from his brother Esav. We learned last week parasha that each one of us, we have two twin forces inside of us, that always we have this war between these twin forces that called, you remember, pain and pleasure. Whatever we attend, whatever we want to achieve in our life, it's one thing. What is that? It's a pleasure. Our neshama come from the source of the neshamot. It's come from the sfira keter. The keter, we experience so much pleasure before we came to this world. Like the Ramchal said, התענוג הגדול שאדם יכול להתענג, זה להתענג על השם. העונג, the pleasure that we get at that time, we're always looking to get to this pleasure. That's what we're looking for, pleasure in our relationship, pleasure in our life, pleasure to get money. Whatever you want to get, whatever you do right now in your life, it's whatever make you pleasure. Whatever you don't do, it's whatever it's make you pain or suffering. Whatever you associate pain, you're not going to be there. Whatever you associate pleasure, you're going to be there. And we talked about it last week. Amazing, amazing shiur that literally can change your life. It can tell you, and you can understand all your pattern and all what we're doing in a daily basis. That's the reason that, the most reason that the people in trying to lose weight, let's say, why it's so hard to lose weight? Why it's so hard to stop doing certain things or change our behavior? Why?
You need to sacrifice.
Because to eat pizza and to eat rogalach and to eat croissant, much more pleasant to eat lettuce and tomatoes and feel like a bunny, right? We associate pain. I don't want to waste my time and eat all of this healthy stuff because it's not making me pleasure. When we're going to do the change, when we have so much pain by being fat, so we willing to do the change and to eat healthy because this is less pain. We focusing by the pleasure that we're gonna get. I'm gonna be skinny. I'm gonna fit in my jacket. I'm gonna get my shidduch. I'm gonna be more healthy. I'm gonna be more energized. Right? That's why when we have in mind that we're going to have a pleasure, that's why we're willing to do the change, even we're suffering for a short term, but because we're going to have a pleasure in the long term, we're willing to do the change right now. And we explain why Esav and Yaakov, they were fighting, and Yaakov willing to sacrifice or to give up on the nezid dashim, on the lentil soup, even because he thinking about the pleasure he's going to get when he's going to be Bechor and work in Bet HaMikdash in the future. But Esav want to associate right now pleasure. I don't care what's going to happen in the end. What Esav said, Hine anochi holech lamut. I'm going to die, I'm going to suffer, but you're going to suffer in the end. You're going to suffer, you don't know how much you're going to suffer, but right now I want a pleasure. That's what we always have, this war between pain and pleasure. So I want to talk tonight, what is the 6 human needs that each one of us chasing in a daily basis, and these 6 human needs can give you an idea why you're doing certain things in your life, and whatever you do in your life, it's because you want to achieve one of these needs. These 6 human needs are very important to understand in your relationship, in your life in general, or even the people around you. So let's begin, and then we're going back to the parasha to see why it's so hard for us to make the change. Mase, the 6 human needs. Let's begin. The first 6 human needs. Everyone around the world looking for what? The first one, the top one is looking for certainty. What is certainty? ודאיות. מה שהאדם מחפש בחיים שלו, רוב האנשים, most of the people looking for certainty, ודאיות. I need to have my certainty, the Adama. I need to feel certain. I need to feel the earth. I need to feel stable in my financial. I need to feel stable in my relationship. I need to feel stable in myself. Some of the people chasing and looking for to get these needs by doing good things. That's why they pushing themselves to have a stable financial situation, right? They work very hard, and then they have certainty. I have enough money to survive. I have enough money to pay the bills, right? But in the relationship, they don't have certainty. Why? Always up and down, always fighting, always his wife. You know, your wife coming on the morning like a boagela, you're losing your certainty, right? All the time, it's up and down. You don't feel any stability in the relationship. All the time, whatever you do, it's not enough. Whatever you do, she have something to say. Whatever you do, criticize and fighting and or in the other side, your husband, whatever. So why people spending most of the time at work? Because at work they have certainty. In a relationship they don't. When people come to me for consulting, I'm asking them, how much you have certainty from 1 to 10? In your relationship, the man said, usually, 4 or 5. The woman said, 2 or 3. Said, why? I'm not trusting my husband. I don't have a certainty that he's not going to cheat on me. He's not going to go anywhere. I don't know what he's doing behind my back. Right? A man, he don't feel certainty because up and down, he's not have any certainty that this relationship will last forever. That's why he's willing to spend most of the day where? At work, or with friends, or with other places, right? Because you don't give him the certainty, you don't feel any certainty. Because of that people looking for certainty, sometimes you can lose your life literally. Why? People who are always looking for certainty, they have one thing, they have comfort, but they are not alive. Why? If you're looking for certainty, you're always going to be in stress. You have to have your paycheck. You're willing to have a job to make $5,000, but you know that it's for sure, instead of to be nowhere. But go, open your mind, open the possibility, go open your own business. No. I don't know, I might be fail, I'm not gonna be succeed. I tried once, it didn't work. Go, do something to have a certain relationship, but I tried, it didn't work. You know, she's crazy, always I'm spending so much time, I buy so much gift, we travel the world, and always she's cuckoo, right? I got enough with that. Because of that, because most of the top needs is to look for certainty, people are losing their ability to get out from the comfort zone. But what happens when you have a certainty? Some of the people taking a certainty by doing negative behavior, negative stuff. Some of the people looking for certainty, they're smoke. Why are you smoking? Because I'm dizzy, I'm confused, you know. I have certainty for a moment, for 5 minutes, right? Why are you smoking weed? I need to get out from this, the reality, and what I'm looking, certainty to be. Some of the people, they're drinking, they get drunk. They're addicted. Why are you addicted? Why are you going over there? Because here I'm relaxed, I have my comfort. I feel like I'm in control. Some of the people, they express themselves by anger. If they have any fight in their relationship, or his wife, or his child, or someone, I said no, I'm telling you no. Why are you screaming? Why are you screaming? What's לשלוט? He wants to be controlled, right? Because you want to be controlled, you're looking for certainty, so you can lose the people around you. Or you can do and develop behavior that can destroy your life. But we're all looking for certainty. Most of the people that are Adama from the month, if their signs, Amazal Shalem Adama, earth, they're looking for certainty. I'm talking to people, I said, you're not tired to be in a job like $2,000 or $3,000? You're wasting your time for this stupid job? I mean, not stupid job, but it's still paying your bills, but you're working so hard and you're not willing to do something with yourself, right? You're looking for certainty to have an agreement and Jose and da. Why? What? Because you're looking for certainty. If you're looking for certainty in your life, you're not willing to enjoy life, because life today, especially today with the corona and all the craziness in the world shifting in the moment. If you're looking for certainty, you can be destroyed, you can lose your mind, you can lose everything. You can be in stress all the time because you're always looking to hold your hand on earth, right? That's why we have the second human need. What is the second human need? It's uncertainty. It's variety. מה זה variety? אתם יודעים מה זה variety? גיוון. Variety זה גיוון, זה uncertainty. Your life begin when you embrace the unknown. Remember that. When you let it go. I'm not looking for certainty. I'm בידי השם. Some of the people, because they're looking for certainty, they become חוזרים בתשובה extremely. God, השם, הכל משמיים, הכל משמיים. מה הכל משמיים? אתה לא עושה כלום. אבל you're looking to rely on someone. You can't rely on your financial situation. You can't rely on anything. You're still going from מהשכרה להשכרה, אבל you still rely on Hashem, right? You have a certainty. That's why you become so religious that you have something in Hashem. כל האנשים שחוזרים בתשובה, right? This is also a kind of certainty. You have something that you can rely. That if you don't have God, you can lose your mind. You can lose your, because the world can beat you up on the floor, right? But when you let it go, you start to feel alive. I'm telling you, when I learned this 6 minutes from Tony Robbins, זכותו תגן עלינו, amen. So he said, and it really changed my life. For a couple of years, I'm always looked for certainty. I was growing up in Israel for 20 years, the same house, same car, the same couch, the same bed. My dad never changed anything. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. I know what's going to happen in 5 years. When I went outside from Israel to be a rabbi, to be shaliach, so I always look for certainty to get, to find the right community, to find the, your salary, your conditions, your naim, your agreement, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to get, where I'm going to get my vacation, and when I'm going to get my time, when I'm going to get my needs, whatever I need, right? But when I look always for certainty, I always been in stress. Always been in stress. Nothing was enough for me. All the time looking for something that to make a saving. All the time, what's going to happen in the future? What's going to happen if we're not going to have money? Right? When I moved to Florida, I always ask her, give me the Jose, give me that, and I want to have. But it destroyed my life. I always was focusing, where's my certainty, instead of to enjoy what's going to happen. Hashem is not going to throw you on the floor. Hashem will take care of you. Everything will be okay. Once I change it, exactly 1 month before COVID started, I've been in a seminar in Tony Robbins, and it really changed my life. He said, if this is your top needs, certainty, you're never going to get out of your comfort zone. You're never going to be able to see what's behind the fear. Your life begins behind the fear. The reason that we're not willing to go out of our comfort zone, it's because we are afraid. We're afraid to fail. We're afraid it's not going to be succeed. I'm not going to succeed. It's not going to work, right? What should I improve? What should I work on my relationship? What should I do something, my job? What should I do something with my life? I'm okay. I have whatever I have to eat. It's enough for me, right? I don't need to do anything more than that. But it's wrong. Because your life begins behind the fear. החיים מתחילים מאחורי הפחד. והפחד הזה, זה מה שמשתק אותנו. That's why the fear, it makes us stuck in the same place. So what we need to do, in order to get out of your comfort zone, what do you need to do? To embrace the unknown. To make the first step. I'm quitting this job. I'm going to change the world. I'm going to do something. I'm going to connect to my real power. I'm going to fill my life to the fullest. To see how can I improve myself and use the skills and the knowledge, whatever Hashem give me. Each one of us can change the world. Each one of us have a power that do so much, right? But what we still around, because we around people always negativity. עזוב אותך, don't do that. עזוב, תהיה קטן, it's okay. Listen, that's the word. You're never going to have your relationship, lovely relationship. You're never going to have the real love. You're never going to have this amount of money. You're never going to be succeed. You're never going to, right? That's why we, so we rather to stay average, rather to stay in our comfort zone, and we're not willing to do the change. But once I change it, the top needs to variety, uncertainty. If you're watching a movie, most of you watch a movie, right? No? I'm sorry. If you're watching a movie over and over again, or you watch a movie, I'm going to tell you, let's watch a movie that you already watch. You're going to watch it? No, only little kids, because they can watch over and over again. But you know what's going to happen. If the movie doesn't have any action, some life, it's to buy house, work, children, make your laundry, wash the dishes. It's the same thing. You don't have anything alive. When you open it, when you embrace the unknown, when you break the fear, and you're going for it, like we talk in Parashat Lech Lecha, again and again and again. People said, listen, but it didn't work. I tried before. I tried in the other previous relationship. I tried in the other previous jobs. I tried to do so many things. It didn't work. But success is not about right now to see the result. Success, whatever you see, any person that succeeds today, he's been working day and night for years. After 20 years, you can see the result. But he never give up. Never give up. But you break it, the fear, and it didn't work in the past, it can happen right now. That's why when you change it, instead of to have a certainty, you change it to variety. I'm open. Whatever comes, whatever any shidduch will come, I'm open to the adventure. Oh. I'm open to the adventure of life. I'm open to do whatever God's put me, any location, any country, any state, any job, any relationship, anything can come, be alive. Once I change it, I said, enough, it's enough. I quit my other community, and I said, I'm going to open my own community. And my wife said, are you serious? You don't have money even the gas station to put the gas to pay the rent of the house, so are you going to open it? I said, yes. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I didn't know what to anticipate. But I believe in Hashem, that Hashem will open. Once you start the first step, Vayetze, which means, first of all, you need to get out. You need to get out. But how can I get out? When you have a dream. Vayetze. ויצא יעקב מבאר שבע וילך הרנה ויחלום. If you want to get out of your comfort zone, what do you need to have? A dream. You need to have what? A vision, chazon, a plan. Okay, Rabbi, I want to change. I want to do something. But you don't have a plan. You don't have a plan. I know tzasa dieta, but how? How much you want to lose? By when? How long is it going to take? What are you going to eat? You have a business plan? No, what's our problem? That we have a goal, we have where to go. Well, it's not the exact address. You know, when somebody shared the location, it's going around. You're going to find them after 45 minutes. Right? When you want to do the change, when you're willing to do the change, you want to do something. I want to improve my relationship. I want to do something. But why? What do you want to do? You want more quality time. You want to buy more gifts. You want to behave nice. You want to travel. You want to do something. Right? You have to have... לא להתרגש, לא להתרגש. הלך certainty. You can have variety right now. So when you have, when you have variety which means can be anything. Whatever comes, variety can be. I'm asking people, how much you have variety in your relationship? I'm asking a wife, how much variety, which means also laughing, changing, any givun. It's too boring with this guy. It's too boring with this girl. We don't have any joke. We're not laughing at anything. We're not traveling. He's not taking me anywhere. We barely go to eat ice cream. Right? We don't have any variety. The first thing when I ask people in a relationship, when I have issues in relationship, first of all, the 6 human needs. You're not aware of your wife's needs. If this is important for her to go out, it's not enough just to have, a house. She have a car. She have everything okay. No, she wants more than that. She wants the variety. That's what you ask her. How much is important for you? I want to know you more. Sometimes you can live with someone for 10 years. You're not even aware of his needs. You're not even aware why he's doing certain things. Some of the people looking for variety, why they do? They can do it in a negative way. What people do in order to do variety? מה אנשים עושים לגיוון? They're changing their haircut. Yeah. Are you serious? Why are you getting a haircut like that?
Buy a new shirt.
You want new shirt. They have a new brand. Right? They have a new car, new couch. New wife, they're always changing. They want variety. It's too boring. They changing. If you're eating the same flavor all the time, pistachio, it's boring. You want something else, right? You want always to have a variety. So sometimes you can do it in a good way. Sometimes you can do it in a bad way. But the thing is, variety gives you alive, to be alive. To be alive, which means that you let it go. Even I don't have a stability in my financial. I don't have anything that can promise me what's going to happen in the future, but I'm willing to accept whatever God's provide me, whatever the universe, whatever Hashem give me, whatever the life give me. I'm not going to be afraid. When I change it, then COVID came. And almost flipped my head. I couldn't believe. The world shut down. What's going to happen? If I would have stuck with the certainty, always looking for certainty, אם הייתי מחכה לוודאיות, לפני שהלכתי לטוני רובינס, ה-COVID היה גומר אותי לגמרי. It was destroyed me. But when COVID came, I started to dance. Nine, 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 nine. Right? What did I do? I took all what I learned, and I opened the course, Jewish Life Coaching, and I open in groups and Zoom, and I provide so many classes, so many people around the world, more than what I used to do for so many years. And I make more money. And then I believe in myself. And then I said, I'm never give up. I'm going to open my own shul. I'm going to open my own place. I'm going to do that. And things happen. Sheets happen all the time. All the time. Remember that. But you choose if to pay attention. You choose if it's going to stop you. You have people around you that always will try to destroy you, to put you down. Why? And you know what I'm talking about. Why? Because nobody wants that you're going to achieve your dream. People, if you're not willing to achieve your dream, someone will hire you to live his dream. Remember that. אם לא תחלום את החלום שלך, מישהו אחר יזכיר אותך ויחלום את החלום שלו. Exactly. That's why the first step to go out of your comfort zone, what is that? To embrace the unknown. Okay, I embrace the unknown. I'm jumping. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm willing to do the change. What do you need to do? Vaya chalom. You need to have a dream. What I have in my dream, it's a vision. The vision, you have to be specific. You have to know exactly what you want. How much, I want to make more money. I'm going to be much more energized. I want to lose. But what do you want to do? Exact by time. How much money you want to make on a daily basis? How much, where? How many people you can achieve more? How you going to get it in a certain time, right? When you have a goal, and every day it's a progress. Happiness equal progress. Progress equal happiness. If you're not happy because you're not in progress. If you're not happy in your life right now, because every day it's the same. You don't have any progress, that you're not achieving anything. So you're not going out of your place because you don't have a clear vision. אין לך חזון ברור 100% by details, on the little details. Right? But you know how many people said, okay, Rabbi, I'm dealing with a lot of people and do coaching for people, and I'm making the map where you want to be, how you want to achieve this goal, and how we can bridge the gap. But he said, okay, I know what I want to do. I'm dreaming about it. I want to get out of my comfort zone. But I can't do it. I don't know. It's not working. You know why it's not working? Because when you're dreaming, you have a lot of rocks around you. וישכב יעקב, ויקח מאבני המקום. ויקח מאבני המקום, ויעשה מראשותיו. Yaakov Avinu, he get out, and he wants to get something. He wants to get his shidduch. He didn't know where to go, what to do, what's going to happen. But he was dreaming. He know clearly what type of girl he wants to achieve, where he want to go. But there is the rocks. Rocks. What is the rocks in our life? Avanim around us. We have so many rocks. מה זה הרocks שיש לנו? We have the problems that we always fell over again because we want to take so many things all together. Yaakov Avinu said, no. ויקח מאבני המקום. He was removing every rock by himself, day by day. סור מרע, and then עשה טוב. I want to make sure before I'm going to open a new page in my life, before I'm going to open a new business, new relationship, I have to remove all the rocks, all the scratch, all the problems that I have before. Not to be focused on the past, not to be focused on what's right, what's not working, because what's working, you remember, always available. תרשמו את זה. What's working, what's wrong is always available. Our mind always looking for what's wrong. כל הזמן, how I'm going to lift this rock? It's too heavy. You have to break it down to 12 rocks. You have to remove one by one. Identify why I'm so afraid to go out my comfort zone. Why I'm so afraid to open a new business. Why I'm so afraid to change my relationship. Why I'm so afraid to improve my relationship. Why I'm so afraid to lose weight. To stop this behavior. To sleep on time. To wake up early. To whatever I want to do. Why? Because we have so many rocks. You know what? It's our rocks. It's our limited beliefs. You know what limited belief is? Our limited beliefs begin when we have BS. You know what's BS? Not what do you think? What do you know? Oh, Emmanuel. Our BS, it's our belief system. We have limited beliefs. I will never, ever will get there. I will never, ever will be rich. I will never, ever will have this kind of relationship that I'm looking for. I will never, ever will lose weight, 50 pounds that I'm supposed to. Right? I will never have my own business. I will never achieve this amount of money. I will never... Shh. That's what we have, our limited beliefs. That's what blocks us to get out. What is your limited beliefs? When I'm sitting with people and I'm showing them where they are, because life is like GPS. You have to know where you're at, what's your exact location, and where you want to go. I don't know. I don't know where I am. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know to identify the rocks around me. I don't know to identify the problems. Why I'm so afraid to extend myself, to do more, to be more, to achieve more, right? You have to know where you're at and what's wrong in your position. And then what? Know where you want to go. And what's the rocks around you? מה זה אבני המקום? יעקב אבינו ויקח מאבני המקום ויעשה מראשותיו. First of all, I need to put it under my head to know what is my limited beliefs, why I'm not believing myself enough, why I'm not believing in God enough, right? We have so much limited beliefs that blocks us, blocks our success, and we willing to stay for years and years and years in the same position, make the same amount of money more or less, to be the same person, same average relationship, the same average relationship with our kids, the same. We're not willing to do anything, right? So, what we need to do, how we have limited beliefs, who knows? We develop our limited beliefs since we grow up. Since we're in the kindergarten, we're growing up, we have a limited beliefs, well, and then limited beliefs makes us to identify ourselves, and then we have identification. This is who I am. I'm not this person. I'm not type of this person. I'm not going to be more. I'm not going to achieve more. I'm not going to do more, right? I'm never going to have. So when you put all your limited beliefs, all your rocks, כשאדם עובר על האמונות המקבילות שלו, מה מגביל אותי? איזה אבנים מסביבי שחוסמים אותי? How many rocks I have around me? Why? When you have all this why, and then you identify, you will be able to lift them and to put them in the same rock. ויקח מאבני המקום, ויעשה מראשותיו, כל האבנים, all the rocks become together. Because they're coming from the same source. Our limited beliefs is our rocks around us. Not only that, we have limited beliefs and we have our stories. Get away from your stories. מה הסיפור שאתה מספר לעצמך? מה אני מספר לעצמי כל הזמן? לא יאמינו לי, לא יעריכו אותי, nobody will appreciate me, nobody will listen to me, nobody will support me, nobody invest in me, nobody wants to donate to me, nobody wants to be here, nobody wants to listen, right? I always have these stories around me. It's not going to work, I'm never going to achieve that. So many things, that bad things. Why we're always looking for what's wrong? Because our mind is survivor mind. כל הזמן מחפש מה לא בסדר. Why we have these stories, we're willing to tell ourselves stories over and over again, to be stuck in our limited beliefs over and over again. Why? All of it, instead of to get out of our comfort zone. Why? Because we don't want to feel the feeling of failure. תראה מה זה. בן אדם מספר לעצמו סיפורים, כל החיים, העיקר לא להרגיש כישלון. So what we doing always, we're telling our stories, it's too big. It's not because I'm not good, it's not because I'm not capable to do it, it's not because it's too big, it's impossible to achieve. נכון? אז אני מספר לעצמי סיפורים כל הזמן, הבעיה יותר גדולה ממני, זה לא הבעיה בי, I'm a good person, right? It's not. משלה את עצמי. Why I'm telling these stories all the time? I'm never going to make 10,000 and 20,000, 30,000 a month. Why? It's impossible. Nobody will do that. Nobody did that. So I'm willing to stuck and make the 5, 6, 7 and be around. Right? So why are we telling ourselves these stories all the time? To stay in my comfort zone. I don't want to feel pain. We said, always we have this fight between pain and pleasure. What's make me pain? If I need to make the effort to change myself, to do more, to push myself, What I need to make more effort. Why it's going to cause me pain? Right? I'm going to be embarrassed to ask people to help me, to invest me. Can you borrow me $10,000? Now I'm going to ask for money. He thinks that I don't have. Can you borrow me $20,000? I want to open my own business. Can you donate me? Can you help me? Can you support? Can you give me this phone number? Knock on doors and ask people. Because success is not coming in one day. When you first of all get out of your certainty and embrace the unknown, and you're willing to do the change, and you believe in yourself, believe in Hashem, and then you will see how the progress will begin. Because I told you, progress equals happiness. And then you motivate you to do the change. But when you're stuck in your stories all the time, it didn't work, תשמע, אין זוגיות בדור הזה, אין, הכל על הפנים, עזוב אותך, נו. הסרטים זה, right? אין, אנשים מפגרות, אנשים משוגעות, אנשים אבלות. אפילו בסרטים זה כבר לא עולה. We have these stories all the time because if I need to change my behavior, to be more nice, to spend more quality time, to spend more money, to do, יאללה, עזוב, תשחרר, תני. Let me be with my friend, let me be at work, let me do whatever I need to do and have a peace of mind. I don't want to make the effort. I said to people, this week I had a couple, and I said, how much you suffer in your relationship from 1 to 10? How much you have pain? 8. I said 8. 8 or 9, yes. I said, so why you're not getting divorced? He said, I don't know. I said, I'll tell you what. Because to get divorced, it's 10 or 11 or 12 pain, extreme more. Right? When you're willing to get divorced, when you're suffering so much in a relationship, 10, and to be outside, you feel free, you get a little bit much more pleasure, much more quiet and relaxed, and then you're willing to get divorced. Or to quit a job. You're suffering right now in your job. You want to quit a job. You want to do something. So why not quitting? No, because I'm afraid. I'm afraid to be alone for 2 or 3 weeks. I'm afraid to not going to find any other jobs. So people spending years and years in the same work, in the same circle, they're not willing to do that. That's why Hashem gives you so much power to each one of us to do so much more, and we're stuck years and years and years. Then we blame others. We said in Parashat Bereshit, your life, your heaven, Gan Eden, start only when you take full responsibility in your life. When Adam HaRishon blamed his wife, he kicked out from Gan Eden. And then Parashat Noach came. Noach, it's all about comfort. When you have comfort, you have a flood, you have Mabul. We talk about it. You can listen to the previous Shiurim. Talk every what's causing, 4 things that causing the flood come into your life. When you take care of yourself, when you don't care about others, when you stay in your comfort, you have a flood. What's the flood? לפעמים מבול של החיים. That's why you have to go to Lech Lecha to move forward.
Water damage.
Water damage. Move forward, Lech Lecha. Right? And then Chayei Sarah, to see good. Like Sarah Imenu, to see always כולן שווים לטובה. She was appreciated, she was grateful all the time. And then Parashat Toldot is pain and pleasure. And then this Parasha Vayetze, it's this time to get out of your comfort zone. To get out of your stories. To reap your stories. We're doing it in the course. It's to get out of your comfort zone, of your stories, by doing meditation and know your stories. How much pain and how much suffering you bullshit yourself every day by telling the stories over and over again. ואדם מאמין לסיפורים שלו ולתירוצים שלו. You believe in your excuses and your stories, just not to get out, just not to failure, just not to feel the pain of failure, the pain of doing something. So you believe in yourself. When you believe in your limited beliefs, it become conviction. The belief, it starts from idea. Okay, I have an idea about relationship. I have an idea about money. What's your belief about money? If you have belief about money that it's impossible, it's too just for Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg or Bill Gates, It's for other people. So you don't have Todat Shefa. Todat Shefa, which means Hashem is providing the light and abundance every day to everyone in the world. Every second. You need to what? Just to create the vessel. Create the vessel in order to observe, to get the light. Each one of you is a vessel. Each one of you is a light. When you're talking to me, when you're talking to each other, it's a light. It depends if you want to observe the light, you want to communicate with the light, and then everything in life, it's a relationship. What's your relationship with money? What's your relationship with job? What's your relationship with about relationship? What's your relationship with people? Right? People don't appreciate me, people don't like me, people don't always focusing what's wrong, and you don't have any relationship. You associate pain. To get money, it's pain, so you're not going to get it. But if you have associate that it's a pleasure, and you're willing to sacrifice it, to have short pain in order to get a future pleasure, you can get it. I told you the research that they do 20 years ago in Howard, University of Howard. They make their research. They took 15 kids. They give them crembo. Who knows what it's crembo? How do you say crembo in English?
Chocolate candy cake. Marshmallow.
Crembo. I don't know.
The chocolate Vic candy cake.
It's a chocolate. It's a kind of web chocolate above a biscuit. Whatever.
It's s'mores.
It's a yummy stuff for a kid. And they took 15 kids. 15 kids. They give them one crembo. They said, if you eat the crembo right now, you can get one. If you wait 30 minutes, you're going to get 2. 10 kids out of 15, they try, they lick the crembo, they open it, they turn it. After 5, 10, or 15 minutes, they couldn't handle it. They want a pleasure right now. Only 5 kids survive, and they hold themselves. They said, no, I'm willing to sacrifice, to have a little bit pain right now in order to get what? A future pleasure. Those kids, after 20 years, they have been followed, those kids, for 20 years, those kids who sacrifice and their wait for the future pleasure, even they have a short time of pain, those kids become multi-millionaire people, very successful. They work hard, they're willing to do the job, they went to the hardest university, they got the degree, they achieve much more. Why? Because you develop yourself the skills. I'm willing to learn, dedicate myself day and night in order to get the Teudat Rabbanut, the Teudat of lawyer, the certificate of whatever, right? But some of the people, they get a certificate of Balbel Bamoch, right? Some of the people getting certificates, they nothing. Why? Why? Because I want to enjoy with my friends, to go to the club, to go to enjoy, to do that and that. All the Torah, it's about pain and pleasure. Right? Those people who become Chozrim B'Tshuva, why? Because they have so much pain in the world, outside world, they want to get some pleasure. To keep Shabbat, to sit with their kids, with their wife. Right? Some of the people, they change and they become Chozrim B'Tshuva not because they're enjoying life right now. They're kind of suffering, they're kind of hard, but they have in mind the pleasure in the heaven. So they're willing to sacrifice themselves here in order to get what? In the heaven, the future pleasure. Right? Some of the people, the Chiloniim or the other people in the world, I don't care if I'm Gan Eden, anyway I'm going to be in the hell. It just depends what the temperature will be. What? What? Exactly. So I don't care. Let me enjoy it right now. I don't care. So whatever I feel and associate so much pain, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to break Shabbat. I'm not going to go with the not Jewish girl. I'm not going to do a certain thing. I'm not going to eat pork. But to see, to touch, to no. It's okay, right? I'm not going to be shomer negia. It's okay, nothing happened. I didn't get electric from touching a girl. But if you know and you associate that what's going to happen in the future, what's going to happen up there, you're not ever touch the girl if you're not married. You're not ever will break Shabbat if you know what Shabbat means, what is mechalalea, right? So it's all about what you associate. It's all about where you grow up. It's all about what's always we have in mind, even not in our conscious mind, in our unconscious mind, we have it, what we associate pain and pleasure. Why you always, when your wife calling you and or whatever, a lot of people reply, I will call you back. When your friends call you, hi, how are you, what's up? When your wife calling you, you associate חפירות, right? איפה אתה? למה אתה זה? יאללה, תשחררי. אל תחפרי, don't dig. How you say not תחפרי? Don't dig too much. When you're friends, you associate pleasure. That's why the most time you're going to spend in your job and with your friends. At home, if you don't have pleasure, you're not going to be there. If you don't have pleasure to be in the shul, you're not going to be here. It's much more pleasure to sleep instead of to come to Shachrit or for Mincha, right? But you showed that it's much more pleasure for you to stay here instead of to watch Netflix at home.
It's the
right?
pizza, I think.
Or the pizza is much more pleasure. So let's continue. We have a few more minutes. So we'll learn from Yaakov Avinu. In order to get our comfort zone, we have to change from the top human needs, instead of to look for certainty, to change it to uncertainty, to embrace the unknown. This is the second human needs, right? To have a dream, to have a clear vision, to take out, to get rid of our stories, our rocks, our limited beliefs. It's not true what you're thinking about Judaism. It's not true what you're thinking about the Dat. It's not true what you're thinking about God. It's not true what you're thinking about money. It's not true what you're thinking about relationship. You can achieve everything, and everything it's impossible. You can enjoy every moment in your life. But you just need to change it, to change the thought. Right? So, what is the third human need? If we already say two. What is the third one? The third human needs, one of the most top one, מה הצורך השלישי? It's to be significant. To be significant, להרגיש חשוב ומוערך. You're not ever going to be in the place that people are not appreciate you. When I ask people, a couple, how much you feel significant for 1 to 10 in your relationship? The woman said 2. The man said 8. I said, how much do you think that you provide significant to your wife? כמה אתה מכבד אותה? כמה אתה מעריך אותה? He went 7, 8. So how does she feel 2? You think that you respect her, but she don't feel respectful. You don't appreciate her. Your words, you use in your words. This is the most things that you're looking for to be significant. Everyone can do everything to be significant. Some of the people can develop something unique, that he's going to be unique in his lecture, he's in singing, he's in painting, to be significant, to get much more credit, much more honor, much more, right? You have to have something to feel significant. כל אדם חייב שיהיה לו משהו שירגיש חשוב מעל כולם. Some of them very, very extreme. Some of them less than that. But to be significant, this is the third human needs. So when you see someone that always needs to be bold, always חייב להיות הזה שכולם, you cannot be on the side when you have a party or you have an event or something. Some of the people needs to be around that everyone knows that he is there. You know those kind of people? So, in your relationship, if you know that your wife This is what she's looking for. This is so important for her. So give it to her. If you know that this is your husband, most of the husband gever chayav kavod v'aracha. If you're not going to provide him kavod v'aracha, he's going to be crazy. You're gonna see some of the shoes traveling in the house somehow, right? That's why it needs to be significant, right? To be significant, some of the people do it in a bad way. Those people who expose themselves, what do you think? They're crazy? They're losing their life? Be significant. Everyone in the world, you know, Muhammad Elahi, Ahmed al-Najib, Bin Laden. Everybody knows his name. He wants to be significant. That's his top human need. Yeah, or other people. In a second, when a person open the gun and put it in someone's head, in a second he can get certainty, he can get variety. He doesn't know the police is going to come, what's going to happen, and he can get to be significant in a second, right? בשנייה הוא קיבל 3 מהצרכים שלו, that he's never going to get it anywhere else. So you can use it in a negative way, you can use it in a good way, to be significant. יש ילד שהוא ילד כאפות, מה לעשות? ילד דורש, right? How you say ילד כאפות? Slapping kid, I don't know. It's a child that always, the troublemaker, or a person in the community that always looking for attention. Relax, אתה לא יכול לשבת, you can sit down and be always asking stupid questions, making laugh, making, why he looking for significance. So what do? I give him significance by pay attention to him more, give him more attention, more love, and give him in a good way. But he's just looking for attention. You know how many people living by themselves, nobody appreciates them, nobody give them compliment, nobody knows what they do, what they did in the past. But everyone needs to be significant. Everyone needs honor. Kulam, 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 kulam. Kolalani. Right? So, this is the third human need. The fourth one, this is one of the top one, is to be loved. להיות אוהב ונאהב. Love and connection. Love and connection. Most of the people, what they're looking for is to be loved. It's all about love. It's all about love. תכף נשמע את השיר של גד אלבז. It's all about love. One of his campaign. That it's all about love. באמת. If you don't have love, you don't. This is the oxygen in the world, that the human being. Love, it's what we get when in the 9 months of pregnancy, we get love and safetyness that we never ever experience this kind of love and warmth. That's what we're always looking for. We can get it from our spouse, from our wife, get it for people, from our parents, for people that hugs and loves us. Love when you have the ability to see the value of the other person without judgment. Some of the people say, I love you, and I אוהב אותך, אתה לא אוהב אותי. If you judge me, you don't love me. If you criticize me, you don't love me. If you have conditions when you love me, when I'm doing, you don't love me. This is the fourth human being. The fourth, one of the 6 human needs. And the 2 other ones is the spiritual ones. It's the 5th one is contribution. One of the needs is to contribute. Always, you see the button share. Why you like to share? Old time stories. מה אכפת לך כל הזמן? Some of the people do it for business. They have to show. But some of the people, they went to a trip. מפלי הנהגר, הוא חייב להראות לנהגר. מסכנים אנשים שלהם נהגר בבית, לא היו שם. But he needs to show everyone that he went there, he do that. It's to share. Contribution is to give to others. Because giving create love, and giving equal happiness. If you're not happy in your life because you don't give, you just take from other people, you don't give to anybody. Why people like to give donations, their time, their knowledge? There's tons of courses for free, just to share, just to open a Zoom and someone will listen to you. Why? Because contribution. And the 6th one is growth. growth, you always need to grow up. And you will never, ever can grow up if you're not getting out of your comfort zone. Ever. Always you think that you're not in progress. You're always stuck in the same place, the same amount of money, the same amount of people, the same thing that you have in comfort, and you know, it's all what you know. You're not willing to change it because to embrace the unknown. So you cannot grow. You cannot grow. You cannot extend yourself. You cannot achieve more. More people, more opportunities, more money, more happiness. Growth. When I sit down with couple and I ask them, how much you feel growth from 1 to 10 with this person? I said 0. Yeah, or 2. Nothing. How much you feel with your wife growth? How much you grown together? How much you develop more? Nothing. You don't have growth. You're always going down. You have to always Vayetze, lech lecha, kol הזמן to push yourself, achieve more. Hashem gives us the opportunity to change the world, to achieve everything, to love everyone, to give to everyone, to do so much more, and to live our life to the fullest by always associate the pain and pleasure and know our dreams and our vision, clear vision, and to believe in ourselves and to believe in God that gives us the opportunity to do it. Imen ani limili. If you're not going to do it, somebody else will do it and live your dream. That's the message from the Parasha, Parashat Shavua. That's the message that we can learn to improve ourselves. So this is our opportunity to get out, to get rid of our stories and our limited beliefs and all the stories that we said to ourselves, and to really live our life on a daily basis. How? By get rid of the certainty, embrace the unknown, enjoy life, be focused what you have control right now. Don't focus what you don't have control. Most of the people focus in what's wrong. They focus in what's not working in my life because our mind looking for what's not working, because what's wrong always available. But if you focus what's wrong in my life, what I have right now, what I have control, I'm not focused what I don't have control, and I focus the present, and I'm not focused the past or the future, I can live my life to the fullest with happiness and enjoy every moment in our life. Be'ezrat Hashem, shenizkeh, Be'ezrat Hashem, Hashem will give us the strength and the power to achieve more, and to do more, and to get whatever He gives us, Be'ezrat Hashem, to observe the light that He gives us to everyone, and to see only blessing in our life, Be'ezrat Hashem. So I want to hear the song from Gad Elbaz. אחרי זה נעשה קדיש. בכבוד גד אלבז, שיר לנו את השיר It's all about love.
שיר המעלות, אשא עיניי להרים, מאין יבוא עזרי, עזרי מעם השם, עושה שמיים וארץ, אל יתן למות רגליך, אל ינום שומרך, הנה לא ינום ולא יישן, שומר ישראל, השם שומרך, השם צלך, על יד ימינך.
בנימין.
יומם השמש לא יככה, והריח בלילה, השם ישמורך מכל רע, ישמור את נפשך, השם ישמור צאתך ובואך,
בשבוע הבא we're gonna do it with music, live music. נעשה קצת יותר מוזיקה. 7:30 next week Tuesday. The weekly שיעור, תביאו עוד חברים, עוד אנשים, בעזרת השם. קדיש, בכבוד.
הרב, מי שבא רפואה שלמה